Hello, everyone. It's Brian here with Milky Way Weekly. Tonight, I said we'll be talking about manifesting your life, but to be honest with you, we're pretty much just going to go willy-nilly and talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Go with the flow.
We will be taking comments and questions from the chat, and hopefully we'll just have a good time. Yeah. So tonight I've got two beautiful young ladies with me, Miss Anja Tech. Or tight.
Oh, tight. She said it almost right. Tight.
And then Miss Sue G. So anyway, how are you doing, Anja? I know Sue is putting the dogs up as we speak. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent, actually. A little tired, but other than that, good. How about you? All good?
I'm doing good.
Technical problem here. Sorry, I'm trying to mute. There we go.
Shoot, sorry, I just have to quick answer my daughter.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I was trying. Oh, you're all good. Go ahead, I got it. There's Sue back with us. How you doing, Sue?
I'm good. I'm good.
Did we have any echo when it first came in? Did you hear, Anja? Did anybody notice?
I didn't hear any echo.
Okay, good. Nope. At least I got that part. I just didn't have the timing down. So anyway, I was just telling everybody that we're just kind of going to be a nilly-willy, whatever we want to talk about kind of night. So.
All right.
Anyway, I see everybody that we're just kind of going to be a. Now there's the echo.
No. That was my fault. Sorry. That's me. I did that.
Your fault. Your fault.
Okay, we can talk now. Sorry.
Sorry, technical difficulties. We are not too good when it comes to technology. At least I'm not. So, anyway, how are you ladies doing this evening?
Doing good. Been a busy soccer day for me.
Oh, yeah. Won both games today. It's awesome. And I know Anja's been busy all day.
Not for me. Yeah, Anja, what have you been doing today? You've been taking care of your granddaughter?
Yeah. Talking on the phone this morning, then having a show with Trisha.
Who are you talking on the phone to?
Weird people, very weird people.
Yeah, we were just talking about the show with Trisha. How'd that go?
Oh, that was good. Was just the energy was a bit off because, I don't know. It was just strange today.
Maybe it's just the energy today. It has been a little strange today. The energy all over. Maybe it's because of the royal wedding. Maybe that's thrown everybody off.
Either this way or this way.
Right? One way or the other. Uh-oh. So let's see what
we Sorry.
There's Deborah Tucker. Hi, Deborah Tucker.
Yeah, who all do we have in the chat room? We got Phoenix Rising, LJD, Sandra, Amanda, My Skies 5D, Miss Deborah Tucker as usual. She's awesome.
Amanda B says soccer rocks. It does rock, Amanda. You are so right about that. Girls soccer too, to boot.
Well, at least they have the balls, the girls, just to say that.
The girls do play rough. I have a theory about that because the referees let the girls get away with a lot more than they let the boys get away with. And I my theory is that they're trying to make it more exciting for everybody. I don't know.
Well, girls sports has got more exciting, and maybe that is the reason why. I mean, that's for sure. That's a good point.
Because girls, they will play rough, and I've seen like the girls will go in there with the boys. They have no fear, so it gets a little crazy. There's Mary Wins. She's gardening. What time is it where Mary Wins is? Because it's dark at my house. Yellow card queen, Amanda B. That's hilarious. We love that about you, Amanda.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She left the best comment today saying that she watching my videos is like a daily ritual now. That makes you feel good, that it can actually touch people's lives. So thank you so much for everyone's support.
David Knowles says the energy's been all over the place for him. So it has been a weird energetic day.
The energy's been weird for the past couple of weeks, if you ask me, especially this week.
Blame it on the volcano.
That's all your fault, right?
That's
You're the
all
one that jarred it loose.
You had to go there and come back then. Yeah, that's your fault. You brought it. You brought it here. That's it.
I did. Well, you guys have heard the story, but a lot of people may not have, because I did go to Hawaii, and I stayed 3 miles. The retreat center I stayed at was 3 miles from the Lalani Estates, which is the place where all the lava was coming out. So they had to, the retreat center, they had to evacuate, and I think they're pretty much are going to lose everything. But the night that they're it was Monday the 30th of April that we left, and that night is when all the earthquakes started. So it's like just unbelievable. It's just uncanny. There's no such thing as coincidences. So, man, I don't know.
She was just holding her breath until you guys left.
Yeah, she was kindly waiting until we were done before she started doing her thing. Thank you very much.
And you all actually went inside one of the lava tubes, right?
Yeah, we went into a lava cave it'd be 3 weeks ago, this coming Tuesday. We went down into a lava cave one night, which was really awesome. The ceiling, we couldn't take pictures. I didn't have my camera. The ceiling had all these like crystal formations on it. It was really cool. And then that night we drove up to the crater and saw the volcano. The magma lake was all the way up there at the top, so you could see. It was really awesome to see.
Had to be quite an experience. I would love to be able to go to a volcano or something like that.
Yeah. It was incredible, and it's just incredible that it's complete destruction, and yet on the lava flows, the older lava flows that we went to, there's forests growing up on them. So it's destruction and creation all at the same time. What is that? Who is that, Anja? Is that Lilith? Who does that?
Lilith?
Yeah, isn't there like a goddess that creates and then that destroys and then recreates?
Yeah, that could be Lilith. I'm not too familiar with Lilith. We talked about that. It's like her energy turns me off.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what you do. Maybe Sandra may know, or someone else may know. Could be one, but they call the volcano Pele, and it's a her. So she creates and destroys.
So yeah, I wonder what it's called in Hawaiian. What was it?
Pele. P-E-L-E. Pele.
Pele.
Oh, Shavonda says Kali. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Kali. Well, yeah. I use Kali to do some stuff when I do it. I'm not mentioning what I'm doing, but yeah.
You're not mentioning what you're doing. It's the super secret, just what we talked about today. Well,
actually misunderstood too, right? She's very helpful, but she can get pretty angry too. So you want to make sure you know what you do. You have a lot of respect. Yeah, I like her actually. And the thing with Kali, she can represent herself like I see it with all the goddesses as Kali with the many arms. It could be also Hel, the goddess of the underworld, or Morgane, right? At the end, they're pretty much the same. They just represent themselves differently.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my opinion.
Well, that's like if you go back and look at all the Greek and Roman gods and all that, it seems like that they are the same, or the same gods, just different representations, different names because of the different cultures, or at least that's the way I've kind of seen it.
It's also depends on what kind of energy work you do. Like, really depends on, they can represent themselves as a young woman, as an older woman. When I help releasing energies, past energies, I see Hel with a kettle.
What was that?
What?
I blame Anja.
We're being targeted.
Where's that organite?
Yeah, right. Hey, I'm working on it. I got it ordered, so hopefully I'll be able to figure that one out. Yeah, I know I will though. But yeah, I wonder if, like, we're talking about the different ways gods are presented to us. I wonder if it's because whatever would relate the most to that person.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, what I think, it's like I said, it depends on what I do, and I see them however, right? So they tune in with your energy. So if you think, if you're really like that calm, you may see Buddha, right? You may associate yourself with Buddha more. I'm more like love, light, and go F yourself a little bit. So I'm always.
What God is that? What God is that, Anja?
So,
which one is that? I'm
Odin. Odin. I'm all with Odin.
Odin. All right, I gotta check out Odin.
Yeah, I don't know much about Odin.
I don't either. But I love his attitude already.
Yeah, right. If he's anything like you, I think I'll like him though.
Exactly. That's so funny.
I mean, he can represent everything. Loving father, teacher, or he can kick your butt, right? Like, let's go. You know, you have a task or you have something to learn. Like,
well, they all can. It reminds me of Robert Stanley's story about going to meditate on the hill, and what's his name, Inky or Enlil, one of the two of them came to him. You know, I guess it's all like you're saying, it's all what your energy is open to, what you're looking for. If that's what you're looking for, that's what's going to present to you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I couldn't deal with the Buddha, right? Like, I'm just saying, I could be not.
What is wrong with the Buddha? I love the Buddha.
Not that I don't like him. He's very nice and very peaceful, but I'm much too lippy for Buddha. So.
Yeah, they don't tend to say too much, do they?
No.
So yeah, I definitely don't see you meshing well with them. Of course, I don't know. That would give you more room to talk, though.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. You know, I think you're right, Brian. I think that definitely the Greek gods and the Roman gods all run together.
Yeah.
Just different names.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about, like, you know, Isis. And what is Isis? Isn't that's Egyptian? They have their whole own set of gods, right?
But you know, it seems like a lot of those also seem to be the different representations of what some of the Greek and Roman gods, though, and definitely like the Celtic, you know, and pagan gods and things like that. I think it's just different stories, just like, you know, different stories of the creation story, for instance, passed down. You hear different versions of it from different parts of the world. If
we were going to talk about gods, we should have had Sandra. We should have had Sandra on. She knows all about the gods. Yes.
And also, like in witchcraft, like you summon all of the goddesses depending on what you do. All of them. Isis, Astarte, Diana, Hecate, Kali, Demeter, and Nana. So you gather them all depending on what you do.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Seems like that can get kind of crowded.
You think that's a bunch of women getting together? Do you think there's some jealousy problems going on there?
Oh, Lord. I wouldn't have a chance in hell there.
You think they get a little competitive with each other? Deborah Tucker says, we are gods and we run together. We are all gods. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, we are.
Well, we're all created in the image of the Creator, right? So we would all.
And we're all creators.
Right? Yeah, I remember that.
You know, which just leads me down the path of things we were talking about earlier today with this whole, you know, I'm still kind of aggravated, really aggravated about, I forget, Anja, well, Brian and I talked about this, but you and I were talking about it earlier with the whole, you know, we have so many skill sets, and so, like, especially for manifesting, and so much that we get just indoctrinated out of the things that they should be teaching in school, how to work with letters and numbers and spells, like Trina was saying, spell words, cast spell, it's all the same thing. I mean, if we had all that information from an early age, can you imagine? We are all creators. And then they just indoctrinate us and harness our creative energy. It just really gets me going.
That way they can use it and not us.
Exactly. They're using it to create the whole Bible is just one big spell.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think people should freak out completely about what they're saying in a conversation. I mean, if you use a spell, a certain word, you have to put the energy into it, which brings me to the manifestation, right? So, I mean, if I tell you have a wonderful day, I mean it in a have a nice day, and I don't mean it like I want your day full of wonders, so you don't know what the hell is going on, you know?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all just one big play on words.
Yeah. So, I mean, doing spells or whatever, you really need to put the intention behind it. I mean, if I'm angry and I say I hate you, right? Then yeah, you have put the energy into the word. But I mean, it would be, I think, a little too far if we take apart our whole vocabulary and are scared to say anything.
Well, yeah. We were looking into some of those, you know, some of the words are just words. They're coming out of genuine, like the word parent or whatever. That's rooted in Latin. So, you know, words are words. And like you said, it's all about intent and how you use them.
Intentions mean everything.
Well, yes, that and yes and no. But, you know, that's because the subconscious creates also. So it's really important when you're speaking something you're trying to create that you can catch what your immediate subconscious reaction is to something. I mean, it's easy, like when someone says to you, like Anja, if I say, Anja, you're so beautiful. And what is your immediate reaction to me saying that? Right? Right? So it's that reaction that you got to catch. If you can catch your subconscious reaction to something, like if you write down, I'm going to manifest $5,000 easily or whatever. And then I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to manifest that. You know, that's my immediate reaction. That's where that's what you got to catch yourself when you're doing spells or when you're trying to manifest something. Is what's the subconscious got going on?
Well, that's why I was going to say, when you are manifesting something, that's why you truly have to buy into it and believe it. Mm-hmm. Like you've already got it in your grasp. It's already there and you're enjoying it.
Yeah, there is no room for any doubt, because other than that, it will not work. Yep. Like there is no room for doubt.
Exactly.
And
I think Trina,
big example for that one, right? Like I'm the perfect person to talk about.
Well, we're all like that. We're all like that. So I mean, we all do. Nobody can take a compliment. Brian can't take compliments very well.
No, I am working on it though.
You are working on it. We are all working on it. This is true. And we are all making progress. So we are going to unspeak all those things that we just spoke, and we have totally changed our pattern. Right?
Oh, I mean, I can honestly say my life is way turned for the better ever since I started buying into it and actually believing in myself.
Give me 1 second. I hear something.
That's fine.
Uh-oh. You never know what
that was something I had a problem with, was believing in myself.
Right? Well, that's the truth. I mean, that's it for all of us. And that's the thing about it. You break out of the indoctrination. And I was thinking about this today, indoctrination, like, you know, my son played soccer for years. What is sports? Sports is nothing but just another way to indoctrinate you into their system.
Yep.
These romantic wedding stories, indoctrination, rituals. It's just everything okay at your house, Anja?
Yeah. That was just my little guest.
What Lilith was it?
Huh?
no, just kidding. What Lilith was it?
What Lilith? I hope it's no Lilith.
No.
Got some more people joining us. Denise and Dean Winchester and Pink Angel's here. I've known Pink Angel for forever. She's a good soul. So.
And also what's important with manifesting, right? It's like people should keep in mind that they cannot control other people with doing that, or shouldn't even try doing that because that's not going to work, right? And there is still free will. And so that's why I want to point that out. It's always important not to harm anyone, you know, manifesting. It should be for yourself, you know, wishing, manifesting love, manifesting abundance, you know, but without harming anyone.
Well,
I can't even fathom manifesting ill intent. That's just, I don't have it in me.
I can't either. Why even go there? The thing is, you know, you never know what's going to come back at you.
Yeah.
You know,
Because it usually comes back tenfold.
Right?
You know?
I mean, I had people approaching me, oh, can you do a love spell? Can you bring him back? I'm like, yeah, I could, but you don't want that, right? I said, first of all, I don't do that. I don't ever do that I would never, ever do anything to bind anyone's will. I said, first of all, that would get back to me. Second thing, let's just say he comes back or she comes back. And after 5 months, you realize, oh shit, I really didn't need that. I must have been blind. You're going to be stuck with that person for a little while if you want to or not. I say, your path will cross again and again and again and again until you're like, why did I do that? So, like, no, just no, never, ever, like, try to break people's will or.
Well, that's like even doing energy work. I don't feel like you should do things like that unless you have somebody's permission anyway.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Definitely true.
Yeah, for every kind of healing work, I always need approval from the person, right?
Yeah.
Not only because it gets personal, I see very personal things. You probably too, so I see very personal things going on. And so I need approval.
Sometimes I'll do it with just the intent that it can totally be sent away if someone doesn't want it. That way their higher self can take it or just dismiss it. And that other than here it is, take it. It's just like, take it if you want it, leave it if you don't, just fine with me either way.
But that's like we were talking the other night about somebody that's in our community and all kinds of different people sending them information and energy, and who knows what all kind of energy that has been sent their way, you know?
Yeah. Yes, it's true. And you have to be careful about that with the, you know, keeping your protective shell up. You know, people don't always realize it. I mean, you're putting yourself out on YouTube, depending on, of course, you have a great chat room, but these bigger chat rooms, you never know what you're going to draw in. Right?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
That's why with certain things, I would not put my card on the table ever. Like, I mean that in general for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, and just being as small as I have, I mean, I've had negative influences thrown at me. So, you know, I can imagine having thousands upon thousands of subscribers and people hating on you. I'm just little old me and have bad energy thrown my way.
Speaking of protecting yourself, are you lighting some incense there, Anja?
Yeah.
Do a little smudging.
Well, I wasn't rolling a.
Yeah, I should light a candle.
Sandra says, if you are not in alignment with assholes, you won't attract them. So true. Are we allowed to say asshole on your channel, Brian?
You can say whatever you want to, as long as they ain't F-bombs.
That's right. Deborah Tucker is a troll. We should ban her from this chat room.
Oh, yeah. Got my eye on you, Deborah.
That's a troll.
How anybody could label her a troll is beyond me.
Me too.
I just don't understand that. Oh, well.
It's crazy.
I can't believe how bright it is we're on you. Where exactly are you located?
No, she's just glowing. That's just her aura.
Aura, hello.
Jeez. Tell me to spread some of it over this way. I'm over here in black and white.
It's Edmonton, Canada. It's 8:25 here.
The sun never goes down in Canada?
Not with me sitting here.
Right, there you go.
Sorry, I had to.
Do you want to
see that?
Anja, do you want to tell us about your trip or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Just the part about the rocks, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm going to England by the end of the week, and I'm gonna go see Stonehenge, and then I'm gonna go to Cornwall and Glastonbury.
And what's in Cornwall that you're interested in seeing?
It's just the energy there. There is Tintagel, the old ruin where they say King Arthur, blah, but of course, right, he was a soldier, not a king. But it's the ruins of that old castle and just the whole energy of that place, like from the land. I mean, this is where my journey started many, many years ago in Avebury. And it's just calling me back. I can't explain that to you. Like, it's been calling me for a while now. I have the urge to go back. So 2 years ago, I wanted to meet a friend there, but he canceled on me because he was moving earlier than expected with his girlfriend. And then last year I thought, okay, this year I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no way. I fell down the stairs and broke my ankle and needed surgery. So that was a big no. You're not going. Like,
Right.
not? Tell you. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not going. Yeah, and yeah, and this year, I don't know. This year, everything went smooth so far. I can't really afford this trip, but I'm still doing it.
You only live once.
You can afford the trip. You can afford the trip easily. It's all coming easily to you. Remember?
It's all coming
The
easy.
money will come back. Now, I have a request, though. You have to take tons of pictures so I can make a video out of some of it.
I will, of course, I promise. I make some videos too.
Okay.
Night, night. Not you.
Oh, you're so funny.
It's like a TV episode or something.
It is like a TV episode. Anja is like a TV episode, pretty much.
She really is.
Yeah, like I said, years and years ago, I went on a trip with a friend. We went to Cornwall. She went to a seminar, to a workshop there. And I said, okay, I'm coming with you if you go with me to Stonehenge. And so we did. We had that agreement. And the workshop itself wasn't really for me, but it was okay. So, but then we went to Stonehenge, and when I was standing there, it wasn't the rocks. The rocks really don't knock me out, and they're not even that old. I mean, I don't care what people say. I think Avebury is much older than Stonehenge. I actually don't give a darn about the stones from Stonehenge, really. It's just, yeah, I don't. It's just the land. So it's just vibrating, the energy there. The ground is just vibrating.
I mean, I guess that's why they built Stonehenge there, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with ley lines.
Yeah, and the same with Avebury. But like I said, it's two different stone circles apart. And I believe Avebury is much, much older. I mean, they just put nilly-willy here, right? Rocks. So, and then there's Stonehenge, all nicely placed. So that is one of the reasons why I think Avebury is older.
That's like, go ahead. That's like Sandra was saying about Sedona, but she said it lost some of its power. It supposedly lays on the ley lines as well.
And the same with Avebury. There's Avebury Hill. And just sitting on that hill is like, wow, it's just such a flow of energy. And this is all calling me really back. Like I said, this is where it all started, where I got my gift, where I, got the input and all, and knew what I was doing or where I was going to. I mean, at that time, I was like, okay, once I'm home, I'm going to find a doctor who I really need to talk to. Like, but it was, yeah, and it just, I can't explain it, just calling me back. And so many weird things happened there on that trip. Like my friend, we went to Tintagel, and there was that little store where you can buy crystals, incense and all that. And there was she knew one of the women in there. She must have done healing work, cleaning work, chakra work, whatever work. And she said, I want to say hi to Megan. I even still remember her name. And we walked in there, and she started talking with Megan. And I was just standing there looking through crystals and thinking how much money not to spend. And then they said goodbye. And then that woman came to me and she was like, and you? I'm like, I'm not buying it. I didn't touch anything. What? She was like, no, no, you. And then she walked around me and touching my back. And I'm like, okay, creep. and then she looked at me and she was like, you don't even know, right? I'm like, no, what? I'm like, can we go now? She was like, no, 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 no. She was like, you don't even know yet about the strength and what you have in you, right? She was like, and I don't want to be on your bad side once you open your wings. I'm like, my wings? I'm like, right, my wings, sure. Thank you. See you around. And I'm like, holy shit, how many mushrooms did she eat, right? my friend all pissed off that he wasn't the center of attention anymore. And I totally forgot about it, right? But then did we first go to Glastonbury? Yeah, first Glastonbury. And that just one story. I'm not gonna bother you with the whole trip, but like we picked up one girl joined us from the workshop. She wanted to go there too. So I said, hop in the car, we take you with us, right? And so we were standing on Glastonbury Hill. Everybody who was there knows that it's just this huge hill where you have to walk up and you can look around. Like you can see who goes up and who goes down. There's no way of missing anyone. No trees, no nothing. So I was sitting there burning some incense, right? Doing my thing, connecting, meditating. And then this young guy came up he was playing the flute. And I was like, oh, how nice. That's nice, right? And my friend, she was a little further away doing her thing. And then he came to me and he gave me a citrine crystal. I still have that one. He was like, oh, hi, my name is Zach. I'm like, hi, Zach. Nice to meet you. He was like, this is for you. And he was like, and don't be afraid. You have a wonderful gift. Don't be ever afraid. I'm like, okay, somewhere is giving out free mushrooms here in this area. I'm like, I'm like, okay. He was like, no, I'm serious. You will be fine. Just trust yourself. I'm like, sure. And then I called my friend. I'm like, hey, Barbara, come here. I said, I want to introduce you, Zach. And meantime, she was like, I'm like, what? She was like, he's gone. And I turned around. He was gone. And I swear, like I'm sitting here, the sky was gone. We couldn't see him going down that hill. He was just gone. He came out of nowhere and he disappeared into the nowhere. So, and that was the most creepiest story I've ever had in my life.
That's awesome, though.
It's like, I mean, you sense spirits, you can see them kind of, right? But this was like, I mean, I touched them. I shook his hand and he gave me a crystal and then he was gone.
Weird. Do you think that the wings are those angel wings or fairy wings?
Well, it could be fairy, could be, we talked about this, could be also, I have a spirit guide. It's a dragon too, right?
Oh, dragon. Awesome.
So, that's weird. But I talked to someone this week that remain nameless, but that was talking about that they were experiencing the weight of wings on their back and a few other people they had talked to. So I don't know.
We'll just wait for Anja to have her get the weight of the wings going.
I mean, they described the colors and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just pretty weird. Like, I mean, nice, weird, really, really nice, weird, right? Like,
yeah, that's wild.
I mean, we were walking around in circles on that hill and trying to sort him. Like, even if he would have went down the hill, that hill is too big that you can be down there with 2 steps. You really have to walk up a few minutes, right? 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Do you still have that crystal?
Yes, I still have that crystal.
I would hope so.
Yes, I do. I have sand from Tintagel, sand. I have a stone from Tintagel, which I found in the water, which had the Gibu rune on it. And I have my crystal, and I have grass from the hill and my citron from Glastonbury. Stonehenge that didn't let me go with anything. Then and from Avebury, I only have my jewelry because there is nothing. I mean, I'm not just picking up mini rocks around there, right? They don't have anything.
It's funny. It reminds me of the rocks from the lava when I was in Hawaii. I wanted to bring some lava back with me because it was awesome, right? It was cooled lava when it was glassy on one side, rocky on the other, and everyone was like, "Oh, you can't bring lava back. You can't take lava because it will wreak havoc in your life." People take lava back, and it creates all these problems, and people actually take lava and then end up mailing it back to Hawaii, so they will stop having problems.
That's crazy.
I don't know about that one. I didn't take any lava, so I've got no lava from the volcano. But reminds me of your story of your crystals and your Did you say, what did you guys say? Carnelian citrine? What did you say?
Citrine.
Citrine. You should bring me something back bring me a stone.
No, you got me some of that
stones.
carnelian, right?
If I find a nice stone, I will.
I'm kidding. Just send us some videos. Judith Nolan suggested that you do some live streams from there.
Yeah.
I show you something. Hold on.
Okay. And yes, carnelian.
You got me some carnelian, and you took it over there, didn't you?
I took it. Yep. I took it into the lava cave with me to juice it up at the island. Who knew we were getting double juice going? There's a Pele curse. Great White Hunter says a Pele curse. Yeah, that's what they call it.
That thing's probably got all kinds of energy now.
What is that, Anja?
That looked for me like a dragon's eye back then.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
I'd probably get arrested now if I do that on YouTube. That's from Tintagel.
From what?
From Tintagel, from the ruins of Tintagel. It fell in my backpack by accident.
Oh.
Yeah, that probably.
In my backpack.
Disclaimer.
Amazing how that happens. Thank God it doesn't have the power of Pele.
Oh my God, did this real? Oh my God, no wonder the backpack was so heavy.
We won't tell anyone.
No, this is going international. It's okay. They're going to probably grab me right at the border when I get there.
Maybe they will.
We saw that rock on YouTube.
We know who you are.
Yeah. We know who you. I didn't break it off. It was loose. I'm just saying it was loose. It was not that I janked off a piece of, but I couldn't resist. I looked at it and I'm like, and then when I was sitting down, I was like, that's loose. And I was like,
So it was actually a part of the structure. It just happened to be loose.
Yeah. And I didn't want anybody to get hurt on a loose piece of stone. And so I was
very thoughtful of you. Very thoughtful.
That's just me. I mean,
safety first.
Safety first. And I thought, when someone gets hurt, falls on the foot, and then
you're such a giving person, Anja. You are just a giver. Yes. Give.
All I do is give. You know? And
that's funny. That is so funny.
How long are you going to be over there?
What?
How long are you going to be over there?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'm sure it'll be nice just to get away for a while too.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear this.
That trip is important for me, and I got a mission, so
I can't wait to hear the stories. all the stories.
All the stories.
All the stories. Maybe not all, but most of the stories.
But most of them.
Most of the stories. Yeah.
I'm lost on this one.
Just messing with Anja because she's so much fun.
Probably meant that I'm not supposed to steal any more rocks, right, Sue?
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I meant. No more stealing parts of building. Alex says, Anja gone wild.
Right. Just another day in Anja land.
Right. That is right. Desert Rose says, Anja, just come back. I'd have to agree with that. Be sure to come back.
I'm coming back.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, G Mason's here. I hadn't seen them in a while.
G Mason. Hello, G Mason.
Yeah.
Oh, Judith, I don't know if I can do live stories. I mean, I can video record them, but I don't think I do live streams because my data will probably burst me into a $5,000 bill if I do data stream from there.
Get some Wi-Fi free.
Yeah, I was going to think they may have Wi-Fi over there. Shoot, it's almost everywhere now.
Yeah, they may have Wi-Fi. They're beyond a third world country, England.
Yeah.
Yeah, but next to the Stones circle.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, even more the reason they may have it though, especially trying to mess with the frequencies.
Right? Yes.
I just use my own. Screw it. I'm just...
That would be cool though if you could live stream from, I mean, Stonehenge live. That'd be awesome.
Avesbury.
I'm just if you could live stream from Stonehenge, that would be cool. Any of them.
Any of them, yeah.
Even if it's just a little brief live stream. Just a $10 live stream, or just a $10 not a $5,000 live stream, just a $10 live stream.
No, then I really needed a speed button and a PayPal donate now or
PayPal. Oh, we can all donate. We can donate for the live stream. We'll create a GoFundMe page.
GoFundMe for my $6,000 bill for your live streams.
Hey, I've seen people do GoFundMes for less. I'll tell you that.
Right, exactly. So let's do it. GoFundMe Anja's live stream. We will pay for it.
It's amazing what people will do these GoFundMes for. Like, and I can't believe people actually send money to some of these people.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what? There was someone too, I'm not saying the name, no one of our community, but he was doing a lot, like depopulation and all, and was helping really a lot. He was going out there doing researches, going to meetings, and I don't know what. And of course, he needed those trips to be funded, right? Mm-hmm. Which people donated a lot, but at the end, I don't know what got him in, if he was frustrated that he was not getting anywhere, but at the end he said, I have a goal of, I don't know what it was, 30,000 or 100,000 by the end of the month. If I don't have it, I will take all my work off the internet. So people started donating. Of course, he didn't have that amount. I stopped giving. I donated too before. I was like, fuck that. You're not going to put me under pressure.
It's okay.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's 10:43. If there's kids watching, you shouldn't be watching.
Sorry. Fork that. I meant to say fork. The fork. Fork that.
Yeah. Freudian slip.
And just saying, well, I think humanity doesn't care, obviously, since I'm not getting my money in. And I was like, dude, like, some people just don't have the money and they do care for the planet and what is going on. They just can't afford it. What is wrong with you? So he had like $5,000 or $6,000 at the end. So he didn't have the sum that he wanted, and he took everything, including the money, and left.
See, that right there just proved that he's in it for the wrong reason. It's just all about the money. And I can't stand that.
No, me neither. And I thought actually very highly of him too, because he was doing a lot of research and was really out there. But I mean, hello.
And I mean, especially if you get $5,000 or $6,000, that's enough to at least keep your streams going and stuff, because the people that did pay deserve something for their money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he just wanted the budget for the whole year. I don't know where he was going in August or what other meeting or whatever. Hello? Like, to the International World Bank or something.
I mean, I'd be ecstatic over $5, much like $5,000. Jeez, God.
That's funny.
Oh, well.
Excuse me one more time. Sorry.
There she goes. Here she goes.
Y'all may hear some thunder and lightning here because it is giving it hell outside here.
Is it? Can't hear it.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, there was a huge lightning strike just now.
It's funny. Great White Hunter says he can't delete Anja's little word there. You can't bleep that out. He has a wrench. He has a wrench and he can't control it. Someone else said kids hear much worse these days. Like, that is
my God, yeah. Kids are so desensitized to things like that. I mean, like I said, I mean, even my grandmother says the F word, so go figure. Of course, she's kind of unfiltered.
I said, when I was at the soccer game today, Nicole did something and I go, WTF. I'm sitting there with some parents, caused a little bit of a stir. What does that mean?
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Like they don't really know.
Well, I don't think she understood what I said, but then it was like, oh, at our house, we say WTH. I'm like, okay, well, at my house, we drop the F-bomb itself. Yeah. Nobody gets
like, I guess it's a little more intense at my house.
The F-bomb's coming out.
That's funny.
All the kids say it, and if people don't think that their kids say it, they're wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not all of them are wrong, but anyway, it's just funny. It's just funny.
I mean, it's not taboo like it used to be. I mean, it's part of the English language now.
It's kind of to me, it reminds me of what we were talking about before we came on with the kids and how they're much more in tune with what's going on than on the planet, or just energy and how things work than we were. And I think that's all part of it. I mean, because I think we kind of finally decided maybe it had more to do with that the parent group is more open to things
less structure.
Than necessarily that they come in with less veils. I don't know what the
like I said, that just makes more sense to me, because I know, like, my parents growing up and stuff, like, I mean, you respected your parents. You didn't talk back to them at all. Kids nowadays, I mean, I've seen them cuss their parents, and seen their parents just bow down to them.
Yeah. Anton says, every second word is FFF, especially if you're Italian. I'm half Italian, so that explains a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Now I have an excuse for my potty mouth.
Is everything all good?
Everything is good.
Good.
What you got going on in there? Is she having a party with some of the spirits that live there, or what?
She teared down my window curtain there.
It'd be hard to sleep with all that sun. What time does the sun go down there? Where?
10-ish, I would say.
Wow, that's crazy. And at the highest point in the summer, like on June 20th or whatever, what time will it go down?
Well, that could be midnight almost.
Seriously?
Do you live in Alaska? What?
Yeah, for real. Land of the midnight sun?
That's crazy. I can't even imagine. Because I remember, because I grew up in Washington State, and in the height of summer, I remember the sun would go down late, and you might see a little bit of light at like 9:30, maybe 10-ish, but no sun up. That's crazy.
It's 9 here already, Anton. Not nearly dark.
No.
So I guess you're further north then, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like way up northern Canada. Is it northern Canada or central or?
Alberta is northern Alberta, yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that's why it's light so late, because it would be up, I guess, around the same parallel as Alaska. Would it be?
Alaska is close, yeah. Only 1,000 kilometers, 1,400 from here.
Okay. So I guess that makes sense then.
Yeah, I'm 2 hours behind. Yeah, Anton is in Toronto.
But
I would love to go to Vancouver.
That's pretty close to the border, isn't it? Toronto, relatively close to the United States.
It's not too far, yeah.
They still have a baseball team in Toronto. Just random thought.
Actually, no, they don't.
They don't have a baseball
10
team.
to 9, ALJ. It's 10 to 9. It's 8:50.
8:50. All right.
Yeah, it's 10 to 11 here.
Wow. It's been a quick 50 minutes that's gone by already.
I know it has. Especially with no topic, really.
Right.
I told you, with the three of us, John, I knew it wouldn't be a problem.
We got some good Anja stories going.
Right. Yeah, I guess this will be the last show for a couple of weeks that we get to do then, Anja.
Yep.
But I'd much rather be going over there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's
I
going to
hope
be
you
awesome.
have an awesome time. I know you will. Though.
Can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, it will be great.
What are your grandkids going to do while you're gone?
Oh, she'll survive. That's why I have her tonight, right? So.
Oh, okay.
This is the last night before you go?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's actually more for my daughter's sake because so she doesn't have to listen to it.
Anja froze up on us.
What?
We can still hear you, but you're just frozen. At least
your picture froze on us. Great freeze too.
Doing something
yeah, really great. Wow, I'm amazed. Holy mother.
Oh, there you are. There you are. You're back.
There we go. Just got to smack it around a little bit.
Just make a little shake.
Hey, Jenny and Matt joined us.
Yeah, Jenny's been here for a while. I assume it's Jenny.
I just look
Jenny.
over every now and then.
Isn't it usually Jenny? Jenny,
it's
is
Jenny,
it?
yeah. I just say Jenny and Matt out of habit. I'm glad she at least changed it around to Jenny and Matt instead of Matt and Jenny.
Me too. Me too. That's funny. Stonehenge and a few other places. Be our back. Cat.
I guess unless y'all want to run long, I don't guess we're going to have time to pull any cards. I guess,
we can.
It's up to y'all. I honestly don't care. It's up to you.
We
Anja?
can. Sure.
Do you want to?
If someone has a question.
Does anybody have any questions? Not general reading. It's got to be a question. Does anybody want a card pulled? We'll see. Y'all will get the chat before I will. Mine's over here in slow-mo.
Well, it's like, what is it, an 8-second delay? Nobody's talking now. Everybody's gone. The minute we start talking about cards, they all scattered.
Could be. It's like, oh, there we go.
Rats, leave me to sinking ship.
I'll tell you, these cards that Deborah sent me, those Oracle cards, like, have really resonated with me. Like, I had some pretty good success out of them.
Desert Rose wants a card. You have to have a question for us. She wants one card. We can pull one card for her.
We can pull one card apiece, yeah.
We can pull one card apiece, yeah. Ooh, I got a good one for her.
There you go. Then
go with it. For you, I've got integration. So what I'm picking up with this card for you is that whatever pieces you've been putting in place over the last 3 to 6 months, no, you're not crazy. Those things are really going to start integrating for you right now and over the next couple of months. And I think doors are going to open. If you're looking for some changes, I see doors opening for you during this integration period. That's what I get for you. You guys are slow.
I said ladies first.
Anja, what you got there?
So I got the chains, the Empress, and the Three of Cups.
It's a one card pull.
It was still one card, but I mean, you can do a full spread if you want to.
No, that's some cards. So, right, darling? Letting go. You can do it. You know what you have to do. And yeah, integrating is a nice thing. Like that's regarding your gifts, right?
Yeah.
So don't feel restricted because you can do it. I mean, it's all here. This is like the Empress, as you can see, she has all her spiritual little dragons, the guidance. She's communicating with them. You know, you're going to find your fulfillment doing it. So you can do that.
You got something to add, Brian?
Yeah, I got in the flow. Let's see. Everything is smooth sailing.
Oh, cool.
So see if you can see the card.
Desert Rose, does that resonate with you? I'm curious to know, because those are all relatively similar cards.
Yeah.
Someone else said they wanted one too. I don't remember who it was.
Oh, I've got it right here. Next is Alex.
Alex?
Yep.
This is cards. Does he have a question or just a card?
Nobody's putting questions except for Pink Angel wants to know about job. So, ladies first again.
Anja, you go first this time.
Okay. Pink Angel.
I don't know if LJD is saying let it go for a card, or if they're just saying let it go. Let's see, Phoenix Rising, I've got her down. Desert Rose says thanks. Yeah, I guess y'all seen that first. So, Alex, so you got a card?
I'm not going first this time. Someone else gets to go first. I actually have 2 cards. I pulled one from each deck for Alex. I'll just go ahead since you guys are slow. Alex, look what I got for you. I got the hearts card, the heart's desire, the love card. If you're manifesting, looking at manifesting something, you'll have your heart's desire. But I feel like this more has to do with relationships. So if you aren't in a relationship, I feel like you could have something coming in, or I see an improvement in an existing relationship, because I do see someone around you. So I feel like this has to do with relationship. And then the frequency card that you got is excitement, which is a fabulous card to have come up with the hearts card, because that just talks about just taking your energy, and you have things coming up that are gonna juice you. Kind of reminds me of Trina talking about, you know, that spark inside. Use that creative energy.
Okay. I got overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything.
Pink Angel we're on, right?
Excuse me?
We're with Pink Angel, right?
No, we're doing
Alex. This is Alex.
Oh.
And this is, you could have some kind of blockage or something, but you can overcome anything if you just put your mind to it. So.
Alex needs to create a woman in his mind. No, but if he's having an obstacles to relationship, I have good news for him with 2 cards. Anja, you got something going there for Alex?
Yeah. Forgiveness.
Oh, interesting.
So something is still holding you back from the past. You need to let go and forgive.
That's cool. I can see how all those cards dovetail together.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Pink Angel says she doesn't need a reading. She was updating from the last reading. So who was next after her?
Next is Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising. All right. Awesome.
What does he want?
Just a one
Just
card.
card. So do I go first this time?
Yeah, you go first this time.
I got miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I guess expect anything you can manifest to come to fruition.
I actually ended up with 2. I've got doors opening for you. It's not that funny.
No, because I have the door.
Oh, okay, that's good. The doors are opening, and I have the Virgo card, which is the energy of settling in, working. To me, what I'm seeing with this is, again, I think this is more to do with inner work. Doors are opening and changes are coming from within you. So go ahead, Anja, add to that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's discovery, open portals, not the portals, like your inner self, right? Open the door, do a discovery, walk through, and then you see, the miracles behind there.
Awesome. Virgo moon in the left hand of Virgo, So, well, that makes sense then with the Virgo coming up and the inner work like we were talking about. So that's awesome. Those are some good cards.
Because if you look at it behind there, you see a rose, and a little crown, like.
Brian, what was yours?
Something emerging, wondrous. What was it? Miracles or I can't remember now.
Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right, who's next?
Phoenix Rising could tell you what it was. Next is Trina.
Oh, Trina. All right.
Is Dean Winchester, are you wanting a card? Is anyone else wanting a card?
Is the universe reaching out to me lately? It says. I don't know. I kind of feel like I can answer that question already, yes, but we can pull some cards around that for him.
Okay, but anyway, right now it's Trina.
Yes, you get a card too.
For Trina, the first card I got, the one out of my frequency deck, is calming, which it feels like there's a lot of frenetic energy around her. Maybe a lot of people that conflict or want to tell her what to do or how to be. And she needs to really take time to push all that out and calm her energy and be at peace, because the other card I pulled was the Leo card. So there's a lot of strength, a lot of determination, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge to bring out. So you got to try to balance the two and keep your energy calm, cool, and collected. And don't let people get at you, because you are powerful and you know that you're powerful. Anya's laughing again.
I got the peace.
The what?
Peace.
No,
peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah, you need to relieve everything that doesn't suit you. You need to stay in harmony and in tranquility, and yeah, just stay in peace with yourself. Don't get others in the way. Keep your peace.
Okay.
That's why I laugh, because again, the same.
And I got ascending the mountain, keep going forward.
Cool. Awesome. It's funny how all these cards really dovetail together, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Denise Marie wants a card also. She said she's leaving the community, so.
Why?
I don't know. She didn't elaborate on that.
Well, she said she took me. I read it later. Okay, Denise. But she wanted a card.
Are we doing Denise?
Yeah. And Pink Angel, when we did readings the last time, she said that she got an email saying that she was still being considered for that job. So.
For Denise, I get healing. So this is definitely a time for you to work on your self-care. And I also got the cancer card, which is mothering and nurturing. And you really need to turn all that stuff in on yourself and not be this. It's about self-nurturing and self-care, basically.
The silence. Heal. That is actually all that it is. To rest. Revelation, like, the mystery. Listen to yourself. Go here. I mean, we talked about that too, right? Like, I talked to that about many people. Like, it's so important to keep the inner peace. But for now, for you, it's really important to heal inside. To rest. That's what it is. Rest. Silence. So the silence stands for you need to take care of yourself and rest. Heal. That's what it is.
And I got choose. Go ahead. Is that it?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know if you had some more to add.
So, and right now you feel also like you did something wrong, but you didn't. It's in your mind. And that is part of the healing. You need to let go of that. And rest. Heal. Yeah.
I got choosing your path. All is possible.
That's interesting too.
Yeah.
These cards are all going together. That's true.
They are.
anything is possible. You got to make up your mind with what path you take. So, and the rest will follow.
Yeah.
I don't know that anybody else wanted a card. Does anybody else want one?
Did Dean want a card or not want a card?
I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and pull one anyway.
For Dean? About the universe? I don't know if that was if he was joking or not. He's not. I don't even know if Dean is still here.
Good night, Great White Hunter.
Someone else can, oh yes, Dean says sure. Okay, well, we'll pull cards for Dean. Oh, interesting. But you guys go first this time.
Okay, Dean, just a card or what's important right now? What? Okay.
I guess just general.
Okay.
And then Deborah wants one after that, Deborah Tucker.
Deborah and Judith both, it looks like.
Okay. You want me to go ahead and go?
Yeah, you go.
I got in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing.
Oh, that's nice. That's good for Dean. The universe is trying to reach out to you, especially. Anja.
It's water.
In the flow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Smooth sailing.
That's awesome.
The balance is there, you know, all cool. Like everything is flowing. That's all I can say.
Okay. I got the potential card, which I love in light of you both card. So again, flowing into realizing your potential. Look at your potential and look at what you aren't doing. And then I got the path card, which is, you know, the path forward may not be clear, but just goes with the other people's cards. Just go with the flow, because you're coming into realizing your potential and seeing more of your potential than you've seen. So for sure the universe is reaching out to you.
Yeah, creativity. Sorry, it's too late for English for me.
Just speak in German.
Also sei ein bisschen schöpferisch, ne? Und dann läuft das Ding schon.
Oh, never mind. Oh, Dean says his path forward is a fog at this time. So yeah, just one step at a time. Don't try to see so far. Don't try to see too far in advance. Just take the stepping stones as they come.
There you go.
Okay, who was next? Deborah? Deborah Tucker.
Yeah, Deborah Tucker.
Pure awesomeness, Deborah Tucker. Oh, interesting. Wow. Like really great cards. I'm going for this. The first card that I got, Deborah Tucker, was intimacy. Look at how pretty that card is. Look at all those pinks. I love that card. And the pretty blues. So intimacy, and then the soulmate card came up. So I see growth and on a really inner level with your soul relationship, your connection, you know, that person that you are married to. I feel like shifting in that relationship is what you're looking at right now. Anja?
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, okay. I got the wish card. It's the wish. And I also got the sacrifice. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just talking on here. Yeah, it seems like you put a lot of effort in what you have right now. You know, you give a lot. That's what it is. So it looks scary, that card, but it isn't really in that matter. Not with the wish card, not with the candles glowing, burning. So you put a lot of effort into what you had now. You sacrificed a lot. And now you get the fulfillment, you know. So, yeah, it's fulfillment. And you sacrificed a lot. Is it time? Is it heartache? Is it whatever, right? Statement over.
Okay.
You froze up. I didn't know. I got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands.
Awesome. That's a good card.
Thankfulness is like the modern day alchemy. So
that's very cool. I like all those cards, especially coming with this card, because this is a card of union and success. So Deborah Tucker, I think happy things are coming for you.
And who was the last card for? Judith.
Judith. Mm-hmm. Yep. Is Anja, are you gone altogether? She's very frozen.
Isn't she?
We'll just have to go with Judith. Judith, and she had a specific question. Judith, can you put that question back in? Oh, Pink Angel puts 1111. 1111 at your house, Brian.
What's up? It
11, is 11. It's 1111.
Oh, she's coming back in on a fourth screen. Now we're going to have Anja times 2.
All right.
Double dose. Do I have to let her in? Yep, I got to let her in. Hold on.
Judith, put your question, what you wanted to, you had a specific thing you wanted to focus on, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, regarding her spiritual progress. Never mind, I see it. Oh, there's Jana. Hi, Jana. Jana.
Sorry.
There she is.
I think my phone is running hot here.
Oh.
I don't know how to get her.
144, Dean. 144 is an awesome number. It's a magical number, a creation number. Where you see the 144, look at what you're trying to create and see what's coming up.
I don't know how to get her thing on here. Her other picture, because I've got her up twice and I can't get her other camera on.
I got my camera on now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about over here where your other one is still open. And I don't know which one it is.
The one without the pic there.
Let's see. Let me remove. That should remove it. Why is it still there?
We can go with just I guess we want to see her cards. Never mind.
Right. Yes, I want to remove Anja. I don't know what's going on here.
now there's 3 Anjas. We're all in trouble.
Anyway, I guess we're just gonna have to go this way. I keep trying to remove it; it won't remove her.
Can Anja, are you there? Can't even hear her now, though.
I don't know what's going on.
Jenny's leaving. Good night, Jenny. Thanks for coming in.
Think I got it.
There it is.
There she is.
You're just gonna have to describe your card through this one. I can't get you back on for some reason. Say something.
I say something.
Okay. Well, you can tell us your cards. Well, now there's 1. 3 Anjas. Judith says 3 Anjas. That's a lot to handle. That is a lot to handle.
Right.
We know that we can't get it. Even can't get any one now. We just give Judith her cards and then end it.
Yeah, there she is again. Let's bring it. Maybe this will bring her in. Okay, promote to panelist. This should bring her in. It came in right that time. It said promoted to panelist.
You got nothing.
I know, me too. It's got 3 panelists listed. I thought Mercury retrograde was over with.
It's like an eternal Mercury retrograde lately.
For real.
Yeah, maybe maybe log out. I don't know if she's closed all the way out, but she said she's having problems with her phone. So
Yeah, it may just be overheating. Do you want to go ahead and me and you do a card for Judith right now?
yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go.
I have cards regarding the spiritual progress.
Okay, go ahead.
A lot of answers for you though, Judith. Sorry. Oh, there she is again. One more. Let's see if she comes in. Anja, are you there? Nope, nothing. I might go on with my cards. Nope.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I hear.
I can hear you hurt. Now we can hear you again.
We could.
We could.
There you are.
Yeah. Do you have a card for Judith?
No, I haven't shuffled. I was trying to run my system here.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Sue.
Okay. Have you got one too?
I mean, whenever.
Yeah, you go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Finally, Judith. Sorry.
I got finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source.
That's interesting because she was wanting specifically to know about her spiritual progress.
Oh,
and it goes to me. That's in line with what I got, which is this unfold, which says that you're in the process of unfolding, and it's like, and then I got the Taurus card, which is patience, patience and steady progress. So I feel like that dovetails right in with your card, where you're on your path and you're opening and unfolding, and it's never a quick and easy process. That's for sure. I mean, it wasn't for me. I guess for some people it is. I don't know. Brian, yours is a little faster than mine, right?
I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Considering the short amount of time, really, that you've been, but who knows? You plant the seed.
Well, I mean, but like I was talking to you earlier about, like, I fought it also a lot too, and was expecting way too much out of it until I actually just kind of let it all go. And then once I let it all go and didn't have those high expectations, it just kind of came in.
Right. That's the thing. Judith says she wants to go faster. That's what we all want to do. I think it was Judith that said that. Yeah, I am, but I want to go faster. And that's why she's at. And then the answer that you got, which is so ironic about it, this always happens. The answer that you got is this sort of nebulous, you're on your path. And that's the way spirit works. I swear. It's always those instances. It's just like things will happen in the right time. And it reminds me of 2012 when I was driving 12/12 or 12/20, 2012, when it was supposed to be the Mayan calendar thing. And I was driving down the road. And the only thing that happened to me on that day was I was driving home from dropping my daughter off at school, and it was driving right into the sun. And so the sun was coming right into my eyes. I couldn't see, you can't see the cars in front of you. And what popped into my head at that moment was, that's why we don't give you all the information at one time. You don't get everything all at once, because it will blind you. It will fry your brain, and then you're nowhere. So that's why the process just goes at a pace that you really can handle it. So it just requires patience, because we all want to just be there. And
like that's another thing I want to add. And people try to compare it to other people in the community, and you can't do that, because, like I said, that's what I was kind of trying to do and I put all this pressure on myself, because, I was thinking, well, if they're doing it this way, why am I not there? And like I said, that pressure actually was what was holding me up. And once I just let go, then, it hit me like a freaking ton of bricks. And now I can't keep up.
Right. Yep.
That I can't show the cards. I can't get my camera up.
It's probably from your overheating. You can just explain it. Most people will know the cards anyway, I would think.
I got the self-love. It's a heart with a cross and a triangle on top. So, and then I got what's that called in English? Well, it's about it's spirituality. It's the soul, your heart, your soul, your spirituality. So you're like, you're on the right path. Like you love yourself, and that will give you the freedom to move on in your spirituality.
Cool. That's a good card.
Yep.
Yeah, With two cards, the soul and the heart.
Does anybody else want a card?
Pink Angel says, and then some troll who thinks he's Archangel Michael will tell you you aren't connected to the spirit world. What is that about? That sounds hilariously funny to me. Jana says your recent videos have been amazing, which is true. That's exactly what I said this morning. It's like every day there's a new level of awesomeness, as Kung Fu Panda would say.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't explain it. I don't know. Practice makes perfect. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like sometimes it's from a higher source. I guess my higher self is the only thing that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you let it just flow, it comes easily. It's the letting it flow part that.
I think Pamela wanted a card too.
I don't know. She says from
She
Anja.
wants one from you.
So Anja, you're the only one that gets to pull cards for her.
Okay.
No pressure.
Brain is playing silly buggers with me.
Brain.
Amanda B.
She's saying that she's having some typing issues or something.
Oh.
That's awesome, Judith. Judith's talking about self-love and dealing with the I'm not worthy issue. That's such a core issue for everybody, that I'm not worthy, I'm not enough.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I got the meditation and the choice. So so you need to time, or you should take time for some reflection, to think about it, you know, be a little more by yourself, like do a little inner journey, because there is a choice that you have to make. You will have to think about a position or a standpoint, like, yeah, you're in the middle of making a decision. So for this, it's important that you do some inner work. Yeah, too bad I can't show you the cards right now. That's from the deck that I got from you, Pamela.
Awesome.
Actually, and Amanda B and Pink Angel said she'll take a card now too.
Okay, which one goes first?
So we'll go Amanda B first because she said it first.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Amanda B, for you, I got the card self-trust. So this is really a time for you to be listening to you and trusting what you know and what you do and who you are as a person. Because I guess feeling a lot of, like, in the past, having been self-questioning and wondering if you're on the right path, or your path may be a little bit different than the path of the people around you, maybe the black sheep of the family. And then I also see the little foxes have come up, and I see you making some sort of significant change in your life. I'm not getting a lot of specifics about it, but either leaving a relationship or making a move or changing jobs, and just as you start to trust yourself more, you're going to be making these decisions and start stepping away from things, is how I got to put that.
These cards are just going in line. I got narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully.
Ah, interesting.
So don't make any quick decisions, you know. Analyze anything that you may come across. That's what's weird. Pathways, like these cards. Amazing.
Yeah, I got the adversary. So yeah, that is actually the devil's card, I would say, in this one here. So be aware of enemies. You know, about everyone that is not good for you, that is around you. Yeah, this is actually the devil's card, I would say. So yeah, be
Just let it
careful.
emerge in its own time.
False friends, be careful.
Is that it?
Yeah, are you done, Anja? I guess she's done.
So Pink Angel's next.
Pink Angel.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward.
That's interesting. That's fun.
Oh, maybe that has something to do with that job.
Yeah, possibly, because I got the play card, which is that telling me that your answers, the solution to what you're seeking is to let yourself play a little bit more and let go of the, trying to kind of make things, let go of things by just getting out and playing. And then I also got the work card at the same time. I got the play card and the work card all up on the table. So what I'm feeling is that if you were talking earlier about the change around work, and I feel like you're going to be able to make a choice between two different jobs. But if you just let yourself go and let yourself do things that you really, really enjoy, and the answers and the solutions and the things that you're wanting are going to come in. That's what I'm picking up.
I so mad that I don't get the camera on. Because I have the soul again, the soul. This is like your heart. And then I got the papyrus, which is a contract for business. So damn, too bad I can't show the cards. That's really bothering me.
How
so
do you roar rain?
your heart and you will be led to the right decision. It's because you're gonna sign a new contract.
Awesome. All that
Maybe
stuff.
That job is coming in.
All went together too.
Aurora Rain just joined us. Do you want a card, Aurora? If you do, put it in the chat real quick.
Yeah, Jana said she wanted a card.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why does it say another app is using my camera? CIA, could you bugger off, please? I'm doing a card reading here.
It's the spirits. They want to just mess with you tonight.
Darn.
So we doing Jana?
Yep.
Okay. Jana, I got for you the Soul Family card. And this tells me that and it's the number 55 too, which is a creative number. So you're drawing in your soul family. People are coming into your life that you're really connected with now. And that isn't really, of course, isn't shocking, because a lot of us that are in this community, we're all connected. We're soul family. We are. And so that's a really awesome card. And I also got the little fishes, which is, to me, goes right together with the soul family cards. There's a lot of people. You're going to be seeing a lot more connections, as many as you want to make, coming into your life. It's me.
I guess I'll go. I don't know if Anya's ready. I got view from above. Get the big picture. Basically, just let go of petty concerns and try to, get the view from above. Get a good grasp on the situation.
That's for Aurora, right?
This says Jana.
Yana.
Jana?
Strategize.
So I have the energy, the strength, the force. So actually you're just getting into the role. Like your energy is getting better. Too bad I can't show the picture. So Like also for what is coming out now, you need all your strength, all your energy, but I don't mean it in a negative way. It just, you're gonna get like you're gonna do a loop, like forward. And yeah, keep watch your health a little bit too.
And I thought I don't know. I thought her picture came back for a second. I guess it didn't.
Every time I press my camera, it says app is running.
That's pretty weird.
I don't know. Can you maybe remove me one more time?
No.
Well, we're getting ready to wrap it up anyway. We just got Aurora left and we're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You want to pull for Aurora first?
Aurora. Okay.
It's like my YouTube froze up, so I don't know what's going on there.
Your YouTube did?
Yep.
Mine didn't. Still going. Looks fine. You have no thumbs down. That's a positive thing.
It's a plus.
Wow, you got the omega from me. So that is actually very nice. That means achievement. You're at the end of what you have reached. Like whatever you were striving for, you're at the end of the cycle in a positive way. So unless you're waiting for a result, you will get a good result. This is a nice card. I can't show it.
That's too bad.
I broke my camera.
No live streams from England for you.
All right.
Brian, go ahead.
I got wise leader. You are a beacon for others.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, just a role of leadership, and you can inspire others with your actions.
Interesting. I got the sadness card. So I'm seeing like there's been a time of sadness or things that you're kind of mourning, having to let go of. And then the cool card, the good card, which I say for last, is the synchronicity. This is a synchronicity card. So everything is happening for a reason, and things are very, you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, or follow the synchronicities, because this is where your path is. Your path out of any old sadness that you might be holding, or any old mourning. Like I said, I just feel like there's things that you're letting go of, and there's a lot of sadness, and just follow the synchronicities. It's your path out.
Yeah, and I think that's coming to an end. That kind of matches again,
yeah.
Right?
It gels with your with what you were saying, Anja, from the very beginning.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That was fun.
That was.
Yeah, that was really fun. That really worked well, smoothly.
Yes.
11:34.
If it was 11:33, it would have been perfect.
Yep. Good ending time. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. Do either one of y'all want to add anything before we take off?
I think we've talked for too long. We kept everybody for an hour and a half. Well, the people that were kind enough to stay with us.
Right. Thanks for dealing with all the crap. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, once again, thank y'all for joining me. Like, I know this is still a work in progress, but I'm truly trying. I'm going to be on again tomorrow night, I think at 8 o'clock Eastern, with Trina Alessandro. So if y'all you got time, come by and join us. And thank you two lovely ladies for joining me once again.
Well, thanks for having us. That was really fun. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Like I said, anytime. Lord have mercy, anytime. And you have a good time on your trip.
Yes.
Y'all stay with me. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the live stream. Y'all have a good night, folks.